Welcome to part 2 of my walkthrough for Resident Evil 5, my friends. We are about to start the second chapter of the game. Before we do so, I'm just going to sell Sheva's handgun since she won't be using it. Instead, I'm going to give the handgun ammunition to Chris, and I'm going to upgrade my handgun a little bit just to make my life a little bit easier. So we'll increase firepower, capacity, reload speed and critical percentage. I don't want to upgrade it too much because I don't want to run the risk of having one of the Magini unleash the parasite by shooting them just once. But with Sheva we're going to give her the machine gun, and that's going to be her main weapon right now.
Chris, Sheva, it's almost time for Alpha Team to go in. Hurry to the deal coordinates.
Roger that.
This chapter can be hard to get S rank because there's going to be two boss fights. One of them is very simple, the other, in order to get a certain treasure you need to defeat the boss in a certain way, which can be a little bit hard on veteran and professional, but it's still possible. First let's jump down here. A little bit of gold, never hurts anyone. So let's climb up and let's keep moving. We will also collect the shotgun during this chapter. And that's not a good sign for the BSAA when things start going in the wrong way. We'll make Sheva jump up, even though she can't really do anything because the path is blocked. However, we're going to collect that key because we need that key in order to get the shotgun. This is one of the few times in the game where you encounter female Magini. It's not common at all, but there's at least 3 of them during this chapter, I think.
Captain, what is your status? Can you see the enemy?
Alpha team, come in! Alpha team!
Dechan, do you copy? Dechan!
That comes as no surprise, of course. Alpha team was going to, well, perish essentially. The life expectancy of your average BSAA member in this game is very small, aside from Chris and Sheva. I can't believe that guy grabbed me. Well, here's your reward. And now what we're going to do is have Sheva jump up, and she will go and collect the key. Sometimes the AI jumps back down for some reason, but usually it will go and get the key.
I found a key. Wish I knew what was
There's going to be a few Magini that appear, or Magini. I think it's Magini, the way that you pronounce it. But anyway, you're going to lose your head.
You grab it.
Okay.
Remember, always try to go for those neck breakers. That will prevent them from releasing the parasite. At this point we don't need to worry, but later on it really is important to shoot them in the leg so that they don't transform. It's a rather brutal move, but it works. And should have told Sheva to pick up that herb. Let's give it to her.
I owe you one.
Because you know that she will be needing herbs sooner or later. It can be easy to get lost during this part. There's a lot of turns and so on, but Shouldn't have too many issues. And I'm totally heading in the wrong direction, sorry about that. I lost my sense of direction after I finish off that Magini. But let's keep going now. There's going to be a couple more of them here. To be honest, at this point I could just run past them. And now there's two doors that are locked in this building, but there's one door that's open and we're going to collect a treasure. So go through this door. There's also some rewards in the back. Make sure you pick up the shotgun ammunition, you'll need it. And if you go through here, you can collect some gold. And you can unlock the door. And we're going to get our first BSAA emblem, it's right there. I don't know, I missed that one, there we go. There are 3 BSAA emblems in this chapter and that's the first one. I guess we interrupted this nice family's dinner or something. An annoying thing about the female Magini is the fact that their skirt kind of blocks their legs, so sometimes you might shoot in between the skirt instead of hitting their legs, which is kind of funny. Even though that affects your accuracy, which is not a good thing. But that's the reward that we wanted. And you can unlock the top door if you want as well. But we're going to jump down. And we're going to have a mini boss fight.
Come on! Hurry!
Okay.
Help! Somebody help me! Help!
That poor girl, we need to save her. First, let's pick up the shotgun though. Even if you run into the building where she's in, it won't change anything. I wish we could save her, but well, let's get over there. I suppose this segment is kind of creepy, but let's go through the door.
Hey, what's wrong? Be careful, they may still be here. Are you okay?
Okay, as you can clearly see, it's too late for her. She's already infected. Now, she will always release the parasite unless you use the neck breaker move on her. So shoot her on the leg, get behind her, snap her neck, rest in peace. I'm sorry I have to do this, but there's no other way. And get the reward, and as you can see, that's how you finish off this fight quickly. Poor Alysson, that's her name. You know, when Resident Evil 5 was first released, there were people who thought that she was actually Sherry from Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 6. She was just a tourist that decided to visit the town during the worst time possible. I'm not going to stay here and fight all of these enemies. Instead, I'm going to make a run for it towards the exit because there's a lot of them. It's easy to run past the enemies here. Of course, Sheva gets grabbed and that makes things harder. Let's just get those 2 barrels. You'll want to save some time here because this chapter is fairly long and it's very hard to get a good score on time, especially considering we're going to take some time to beat the main boss of this chapter. Of course, Sheva gets it and we almost got grabbed, but the good thing about the Majini is the fact that they're very kind and they wait for you to calmly open the door and close it before they actually attack. But that's a constant in every Resident Evil game. The zombies were the same way. They were very polite and they always waited for you to open and close the door so you could leave the room where the zombies were at without anything bad happening. So let's go up the steps. We're going to get the second BSAA emblem now. Hey guys. That's not a good sign for Alpha Team. And let's break these 2 crates, and there's also a chest that we can open. And I'll get the BSAA emblem afterwards. Lots of gold here for you to pick up. And by the way, one strategy that you can use for this game, you can always replay the previous chapter to collect ammunition and so on, so that you have enough ammunition to start the next chapter. It makes things a little bit easier for you. But now let's get going.
What the hell happened in here? Hey, who did this?
Something attacked us. Irving. He got away. It was a setup.
A setup? What is this?
It's data regarding the deal. I downloaded it from their computer. Oh, you gotta get it to HQ.
Hey! Hey, hang in there!
I saw someone, but they ran away.
Kirk, do you copy? We got the data, but Alpha Team is down. Irving got away.
Roger. Relay the data from the vehicle at the storage facility.
Copy that.
Okay, so poor Alpha Team was completely obliterated. But we saw that one coming. Supporting characters don't last long in Resident Evil games. And in Resident Evil 5 it's no exception to the rule. I mean, just as soon as you meet the character dies. But let's get going. This boss fight will drag itself out a little bit. Because in order to get a treasure, we need to beat the boss in a certain way. So let's get the key. we'll be able to drop those gas canisters down
Take it.
in order to weaken the boss. It's not a hard boss fight, it's just long.
Grab it.
Because on this difficulty the boss can take a lot of damage.
What the hell is that?
I think that's what got Alpha Team.
Okay guys, let's turn around. Now there's a trick to this fight. In order to defeat this boss you need to use the furnace twice. However, if you use the furnace twice you won't get a golden ring or a gold ring as a reward for defeating the boss. So what we're going to do is use the furnace once to weaken the boss, and then we're just going to beat it by using incendiary grenades and shooting those orange orbs that it has. And if we do that, then we will get the treasure. Shoot the canister, the boss will always pick it up whenever it passes near it. And now let's get out and let's close the furnace. And Sheva, if I were you, I'd get out really. And we're going to let the boss burn. Let's knock down this canister as well. And now we're going to wait. Once it's stunned like this, we're going to pick up the shotgun and shoot it up close to deliver heavy damage. There we go. As soon as it recovers, get away from the boss because some of those parasites will get on you and damage you, and you don't want that. The boss also has a long distance attack, so be careful. And it likes to disappear every once in a while and appear again. And it disappeared, so it's going to form its body close to us. As soon as you see those parasites moving, make sure you get away. Now we can shoot the canister again, and then we'll get up close and deliver some more damage with the shotgun. And we can also throw a hand grenade to deliver damage. There we go. You know, I will say one thing that they did very well with this remake. The game is very fluid. The movement just seems very natural. I like that a lot. At this point we're just going to throw incendiary grenades and use the handgun to shoot those orange orbs. It's a little bit tricky because they're kind of protected, but if you destroy both of them, then that will end this fight. It might take a while, but like I said, all that you need to keep doing is run around. I don't know how Sheva didn't take damage with that, but good for her, I guess. Let's throw another incendiary grenade, there we go. It's hard to get a good angle to shoot those orange orbs on the boss's body. Come on. I know I was aiming in the right area. We just have to keep doing this until we manage to destroy that orange orb that the boss has. That will be enough to finish off this fight. One's done, now we need to get the other one, and that will finish the fight. Like I said, it takes a while, and that's going to affect my time. I'll probably get an A score in time, but that's okay because as long as I get an S rank on all the other categories, I'll be fine. Remember to move away whenever it disappears and appears again. I still can't believe that Sheva hasn't taken any damage yet. This would be easier if we had better weapons, but since this is a new game walkthrough... There we go, that wasn't that bad. We have no choice but to use the handgun. But as you can see, yes, it takes a few minutes, but it's really not that bad. And like I said, if you don't want that gold ring, then just use the furnace twice and that will be enough to finish off the boss.
Alpha team. We need to report this to HQ.
What are we going to report? That some giant monster killed the entire team? I mean, that's not going to be easy to explain. But we're going to get the last BSAA emblem right now. First we're going to pick up a few handgun bullets. They always come in handy. And the emblem is right there. And now we're just going to ride the elevator up, and that will conclude this chapter.
Sheva!
Rest in peace.
Let's go.
Got it.
What was that thing?
BOW that scumbag Irving left behind to set us up. Considering what it did to Alpha Team, I think we're lucky to still be breathing.
If only we could have gotten there sooner.
If we had, we'd probably be dead too. Chris to HQ, do you copy?
This is HQ. Excellent work out there. We'll analyze the data immediately.
This whole town's gone to hell. The people here, they're acting like those Ganado detailed in the Kennedy report. And aside from that, there's something new, something we've never encountered before.
Our transportation has been taken out too. Requesting a mission update.
The mission stands. Capturing Irving is your top priority. We believe he may have fled to the mines on the other side of the train station.
Wait, we're the only two left. You want us to go in there alone?
Delta team have been dispatched and are on their way. They'll assist you in locating and apprehending Irving.
But wait, we
I
can't!
repeat, your mission stands. We can't afford to let him get away. Proceed to the mines beyond the station. Over and out.
This is insane!
You ever get the feeling you're expendable?
And that's it for this chapter, my friends. As you can see, I got an A rank on clear time. That's because it took me a while to beat that boss. But on this difficulty, if you want that gold ring, you need to use that strategy. So it will take a while, but as you can see, as long as we get the overall S rank, we're good. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later for chapter number 3. Take care.